This is War 10 of Season 39, and it is Salty versus DSVG. I am bringing Apocalypse, Cable, Nimrod, going Path 1 and then Path 5. And I have two defenders here that I think might be of interest to a lot of you. This is not one of them. So first I have Nimrod versus Weapon X. This is actually Trinan's Weapon X, who was an officer in my alliance when I had one. So we chat, and we were chatting throughout this war as well. And I'm actually very bad at fighting Weapon X. He is very aggressive, but he also stalls before being very aggressive. And so he often stalls, and then I read an intercept, and he stalls for a bit longer, and then aggressively intercepts me, which is, like, really not what you're looking for. So here we go. He's in Berserk mode. I am actually at max charges, which is all nice. Get that intercept. Why did I not just go for a backdraft? Oh, right. I bait out a heavy for Unstoppable, which is perfect. And here I should have backdrafted, but instead I get caught in a dashback, which is strongly no bueno. So, like, here we go. Just drop that L2 right into his block. I am awakened now, so it's unblockable. And I can just rinse him with shocks. And still a very, very easy fight. That is why Nimrod is assigned to that fight, because even if you don't play well, you still get an easy solo. Okay, now I have Joe Fixit, and I'm using Apocalypse. I'm using Apocalypse for the rest of my fights. So, Joe Fixit with Apocalypse. The game plan is I'm going to push him ideally to L2. If I push him to L1, it's fine. And the best case scenario, because he is tactic, is that he gets Disorient, so that I shrug it, then I don't have a debuff on me, then I can drop an L2, followed by another special attack, and we should be good. So, as I was saying, I'm going to try to push him to L2. I don't really care if he throws L1, actually, as you can see. I'm not really turtling. And there's the best case scenario. So I just have to wait for that to shrug, then I can combo, drop a heavy, throw an SP2, and he should be, if not dead, well on his way. So here we go. I have no debuffs on me, which is really, really nice. Then I go ahead and drop that. Okay. Get enough power for another L2. I don't want him to throw his special, because that would be really unfortunate. Drop another L2, and he is down. No problem at all. Okay. My next fight is going to be the following Mephisto on node 20, and I've taken this fight before as well. This is also Trinan, so that's kind of fun. My strategy is pretty simple. I'm going to medium light, medium light, medium light, heavy into L2, or heavy and then heavy again into L2, and it should be good. But instead, I decided to build up combo by taking mediums and lights instead of using them, and it actually tended to work out pretty well. There we go, drop two medium lights, and now I can just chain into the heavy, drop an L2, and you can see him getting absolutely chunked. There we go. I can legitimately just drop another one if I want to, but I prefer to bait first. I can just drop it off this, though. He won't get to L3, and it's fine. He has Aura of Incinerate, so I am getting ticked a little bit. Honestly, I'd prefer to become immune to Aura of Incinerate if I could. I just nuke straight through his little indestructible phase with, I think, concussion, and he dies. This next fight that I have is Bishop on node 25. This is way too easy. He was also an officer in my alliance, so got to fight some of my friends' defenders for once. But first, I need to duel Bishop. So I go into duel Bishop. My game plan for Bishop is that I'm going to push him to a bar, just over a bar of power, then use Power Snack. So here's my first L1 dex. I miss it. And then my second two, I actually land. And so from there, I literally just quit out the fight, and I'm like, all right, this is good enough. And so, yeah, I'm going to get him to 1.25 bars of power. I am going to dex. That is going to give him 2 bars of power. I'm going to theoretically dex that L2, drop my own L2, and as long as I can dex at least 2 hits of his L2, that would be nice. If I get Incinerate immunity, I will take a burst of damage, which is strongly problematic for a variety of reasons. Okay, that seems like 1.25 bars of power, so if I can just trigger dex, hoping it was on that heavy, but it wasn't. Come on. Trigger dex. There we go. Perfect. Now I just need him to throw it. And I should be well on my way. There he throws it. Beautiful little dex. Power Snack's back. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but it's fine. I want to push him to L2 again. And this is something that Water and I discussed when we were prepping for this fight in a PM. Is I can just push to L3. I really don't care. I have an invulnerability boost. So I drop that. He's actually not at L3, but I don't give a shit. I'm just going to keep comboing. And now if he turtles, I can just stun him. And there's another L2. And he is going to be dead, hopefully. Almost dead, so I just spam my L1 button. If he dashes in at me, it'll kill him like it did, and if he threw special 3, whatever, I'm invuled. Okay, so very, very simple fight, and here's the fight that I was most scared about. A Tigra on node 29. I have not taken Tigra on any ebb and flow intercept node since I died to her twice and lost a 160 kill deathless streak. So you better believe I was a little bit scared. So I had two game plans going in. The first one was to intercept at the beginning, drop an L2, and potentially drop another L2, or an L1 if she was being stingy so that she wouldn't go unblockable. The second plan was to bait out a special first. So here I want to go for an intercept, but she doesn't go for it, and whatever. So at this point, I just choose to go for plan B. So she needs to throw this. When I bait this out, I'm going to give her another L1. So I need to bait back-to-back special attacks and or get an intercept when she's a bar of power, which is doable. So I'd rather not get cornered, because if I dash back looking for an intercept, I might get cornered. So I just do that, and hopefully she'll throw it. But instead, I just get a little intercept, and I drop this L2. She could not have missed me there, obviously, because her senses were gone. So I just dash back, drop another L2, and this actually pushes her to L3, but she is dead. So I'm killing all the defenders that I died to, and hopefully it stays that way. I'd rather not die again to the same thing. So we have a Killmonger, and actually we also have a Chavez. So I'm taking two fights that I have died to before, which is really fun. Always gotta love it. It's like my planner thinks that lightning can't strike the same place twice, and in this case just sends me to all the matches I've died to before. So, I mean, you gotta respect and appreciate the amount of faith he has in me, but like, I didn't appreciate getting put in fights that literally had me stressing for at least an hour or two. Just wanted to make sure I didn't want to die to the same space as I had before. Okay, and here, his power's not really working out. I'd really prefer he throw this special one. That'd be really cool. And he just doesn't really want to. So I don't really have a choice but to push him to his L2, which is super, super annoying, because I don't want to get cornered. So I just push him his L2. I will take some reverb damage. Just please throw the damn special attack. Please, dude. Please, just throw the special. He finally does. Block the first, actually the whole thing, because I'm against the wall. Now I'm just going to hit an intercept. It'll probably be in reverberation, so rip my health pool. Yeah, and I hit an L2 when he has an L2, which is real unfortunate, because now that reverberation is just chunking me. So I back off, because generally I don't care about reverb damage, but that's a lot, and I'd rather not lose a bunch of my health and potentially not be able to play the fight safe anymore. So here we go, and that just kills. So I have to heal up, and my last fight is going to be that Chavez on 39. I do have a Wags again, and I'm going to PS1, and the game plan is pretty simple. I am going to try to get to an L2, get off an intercept, block all of her special attacks if I can, and it's pretty standard. So let's see how this goes, and this is going to be my last fight of the war. Okay, entering the fight. Mess up a little bit, and get sidestepped a little bit. If she heavies me there, I would have been really annoyed, and I'm so glad she didn't heavy me. So yeah, it does not go off well to start. I didn't trigger Dex, which is real nice. Get an intercept. Who cares? I'm just going to throw this. Okay. Special 2 is not unblockable should she go to it, but she's probably just going to throw the special 1 on getting knocked down, and she does. I light for space, then just block it, drop another L2 partially into protection, and Chavez goes away. So that's two defenders that I've died to on very similar nodes, and I actually sold them both, so I'm really happy. And yeah, pretty solid war for me, 7 fights, the most I've done in a while, so I'm really happy with it. Thank you so much for watching.